Hi, I'm Josh Allen, going to help you with some bake-at-home breads and what to do with them when you got a little bit left over. So we've got a beautiful French baguette here. Every once in a while you can't get the whole thing finished. It starts to get a little bit hard, starts to dry out a little bit, and we've got a great idea for you. This is called almond toast. And traditionally in France, they would make this out of dale croissants, and you can certainly do that and also do it with any of our breads, but the baguette works beautifully for this and it gets nice and crispy. So I've just got some sliced baguette here. I'm going to slice it a little bit on a bias just so I can get a couple extra pieces out of it, and we're going to set it aside. I've got 4 ounces of almond paste and something really nice, really fragrant. We're going to put that in our mixer and we're going to let that mix for just about a minute just to kind of soften up a little bit. This doesn't need to be kept in the refrigerator. Keep it out at room temperature and then let it mix a little bit just to kind of break it down. So after about a minute, you've softened up that almond paste. I've got a little bit of heavy whipping cream. I'm going to add it in 2 stages. It'll help us keep some of the lumps out. So this is about a half cup. I'm just going to add a 1/4 cup of cream and let that blend a little bit here for another minute or so. Once you get a little bit of incorporation with that cream and that almond paste, we're going to add a little bit of white sugar. And we're also going to add a 1/2 stick of butter. Just add it right into the mixer. And we're going to let that mix and combine for about a minute. You may need to scrape the bowl down halfway through just to make sure you're getting a nice combination of stuff. Once you get nice incorporation, we're now just going to add the remainder of our cream. Might splash a little bit on you, but that's okay. You are in your own kitchen, which at least makes it nice. Turn it up a little bit just to make sure we get a little bit of whip at the end. We're going to shut it down. Kind of see how nice and whipped that is. I'll set that aside. I've got just a small little spatula, and I've got my sliced baguettes. And I like to be generous with it. It is going to melt a little bit. It'll puff a little in the oven, and then also that butter will kind of melt out a little bit, which is going to really crisp up the baguette nicely. I'm going to set this on a pan. I'll just do a couple of them here to show you. So once you put a little bit of almond paste on there, just sprinkle some sliced almonds right on top. Again, adding another bit of a crunch factor and a little texture and also something really pretty. So we've got those. I'll set those aside. We baked a few of them off a little bit earlier in the kitchen. You get really nice brown, nice and crisp. They'll keep kind of all day. If you want to keep them for a couple days, just put them in a covered container. You can rewarm them a little bit in the oven if you want. Oh, they're also really nice at room temperature. Just grab it with a cup of coffee. I can hear that crunch. I don't know if you can. Wonderful, nice flavor of the almonds, really not too sweet. But just a wonderful thing to have in the morning. So use up some of your day-old baguette, make some almond toast, and enjoy with the family.